I want you to imagine you reach up into a tree and you take a pear down. Before you bite into it, I want you to realize something. And that is that with the exception of other primates such as the gorilla, you are the only creature that can do so. Nothing else can. A squirrel cannot do that. A rabbit cannot do that. A raccoon has hands, but it cannot hold a huge heavy pear. A bird can peck at it with its beak, but it cannot bring the food to its mouth. It has to take its mouth to the food like a dog or a cat. You are the only creature on this planet that can do so for a reason. Because the Creator was intelligent enough to design a food especially for you. The hand was engineered to take the food from the tree, bring it to the mouth. The pear is the exact size, shape, and weight it needs to be to fit perfectly into the human hand. If you woke up on a deserted island with amnesia and you had no idea what food was, you would instinctively be able to figure out that this is food for you. If you're putting together a puzzle, two pieces fit, no other piece does, you know you've got it right. This is what man is supposed to eat. So why does man think he's supposed to eat animals? Because when God cast man out of the garden, he covered him with animal fur. And ever since then, man has thought that he was an animal. Animals eat other animals. I'm not an animal. I'm a human being. Animals are covered in fur. I'm covered in skin. In nature, that's how you know what you are. Trees are covered in bark, birds are covered in feathers, fish are covered in scales, the dirt is covered in grass, animals are covered in fur. I am a human being covered in skin. Animals walk on 4 legs, I walk on 2. Animals were created on day 5, I was created on day 6. I may have characteristics similar to an animal, but that does not make me an animal. So why did God condemn man to live like an animal? Because man stole from him. If I invite you into my house and I tell you you can have anything you want to eat anything you want except for my cookies. The cookies are mine. You can eat anything you want except for my cookies. I find out you eat my cookies, I'm going to be mad. Get out of my house. You stole from me. I can't trust you. I used to try to convince people that they should become a vegan, but then I realized something. Man is not allowed to be a vegan. Man is not allowed to eat from God's garden. You have to earn the right to eat from God's garden. You have to take care of the garden. You have to take care of the animals. God gave Noah dominion over animals because Noah was a vegetarian. He did not eat animals. Can you imagine the stupidity of letting a meat eater on the ark with the last of your animals? We wouldn't have any animals left. Man doesn't even know what dominion means. A king has dominion over his subjects. That does not mean he gets to lock them up in cages, torture them, and slaughter them. It means he has to take care of them. He has to feed them. He has to provide them with shelter from the elements, medicine when they're sick. Whatever dominion God gave man over animals, Jesus revoked when he let the animals out of their cages. That's why he was executed. Tell me something. If I go into your church and I let the animals that you were going to eat for dinner out of the freezer, and I throw the money, the donation money you buy them with, onto the ground, and I take a whip and I crack your preacher, what are you going to do? Have me arrested or make me your king? I'm Joe, apostle to the Lord Jesus Christ. It doesn't mean I'm some righteous holy man. Far from it. It just means teacher. A disciple is one that is learning from a master. An apostle is one that is learned from a master and is now qualified to teach. If you want to learn more from me, subscribe to my channel. This is the first of a series of videos I'll be publishing. Thanks for watching.